Hey guys, tonight we wander into the sun-baked dust of the Australian goldfields, where heat shimmers off red dirt like a mirage and the air smells faintly of sweat, gunpowder, and hope. You trudge along a rough track, boots crunching against the scattered stones, and already your throat is dry, your eyes squinting against the unrelenting glare. Somewhere nearby, a miner curses under his breath, shaking his pan for a glimmer of gold that seems to dance just out of reach. But you probably won't survive this if you think you can simply follow the chaos of men chasing glitter. You need someone else, someone who can read the land in ways the rest of the world ignores. That's where the first Aboriginal trackers come in, slipping through the bush with a quiet confidence that seems almost supernatural. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And while you're at it, post your location and local time. It's comforting to know you're somewhere real while we follow footprints that almost belong to shadows. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You move closer to the trackers, curious how their eyes flick over crushed leaves, bent twigs, and the faintest depressions in the dirt. To you, it looks like magic. They crouch silently, fingertips brushing soil as if reading invisible words, and somehow they know exactly where a man has passed, hours ago or days. Historians still argue whether their uncanny precision was purely learned skill or a kind of instinct born from centuries of survival. You watch as one miner stomps around impatiently, convinced he's been cheated by some trickery, while the tracker simply tilts his head, noting a boot print's depth and the angle of a scuffed branch. You feel a quiet thrill at watching someone who can make the land speak, and a twinge of envy, because you, with all your modern tools and impatience, couldn't begin to interpret half of what's under your own feet.
Then there's the fever. Gold fever, that absurd itch to snatch wealth from red dirt, which spreads faster than the midday sun. You notice how miners cling to trackers like lifelines, even as suspicion bubbles under every handshake. The men want guidance, but can't quite swallow the idea that their success depends on someone they consider other. There's a kind of irony in it that makes you smirk. These trackers save the miners from frustration, lost horses, even death, and yet their contribution is always minimized, their wages meager. Fringe stories whisper that some miners tried to distract trackers with false trails or smoke signals just to see if they'd notice, because apparently